Hi, I'm Adrian Maidment, sitting in my Mazda Intenza, waiting for the car wash. But for how much longer will I be in my Mazda Intenza? Because in this episode, I get to look at, sit in, and drive a Tesla 3. After a Tesla 3 owner shows me around his car, will I love it? Will I become a Tesla fanboy like so many others? This is EV Quest.
Hi, I'm Craig, proud owner of a Tesla Model 3 Performance. So it has the two motors in it, one at the back and one at the front, whereas you can get a single motor variant, which is just a rear wheel drive.
And you got this new?
Brand new. We got this in June last year.
Just did it online?
Order online. It's the only way you can do it.
That's brave.
And it's becoming the norm. Yeah. A lot of car companies in China are doing that now. You do not go to a dealer. You just order your car online, whether it be a BYD or any other brand of vehicle, electric vehicle.
So apart from power, your costs for the car are
Zero.
zero.
There's no maintenance costs. There's some windscreen wipers which you'll need like in time, and some windscreen fluid. That's it.
And what about car tyres? Is that just normal wear and tear, or is it a bit more?
They are a heavier capable tyre. They're designed for EVs. These are Pirelli Zeros. So they make Pirelli Zeros. They make them for BMWs, all sorts of cars. So, but this one is designed to take the heavier weight, battery-wise.
And any other on-road costs, or
No,
just the standard?
no road user tax yet, which is due in 2024. You've only got to pay for your power. And there's a lot of rates you can get free. You can get 1 hour from some companies, you can get 3 hours free from some companies, and you can pay as low as 12 cents at night time.
Read those reports, and sometimes the build hasn't been quite as good.
Panel gaps. Panel gaps in America, out of the Fremont factory, when they were first putting them out in 2017, they were going through a bit of production hell. So there was a lot of misaligned panels. Elon has a very good relationship with Volkswagen, so he went to the Porsche people and they come across and helped him sort out their panel gapping. And these come out of Shanghai. You won't find a fault anywhere. And for what I've heard, there's been no panel gap problems from the factories now. They've sorted that issue out. You can put 3 elephants on this roof. It's capable of handling it. You can look online. You can see pictures of power poles that have fallen across them, and it's got a very tough roof side of things.
And it's got a top safety rating.
Top safety rating. Took it away from Volvo. The top 3 safety ratings of the Tesla Model 3, the Model S, and the Model X have all those ratings as the safest cars on the road. You can't tip them over sideways. They'll just roll back like a Father Christmas decoration, if you like to call it that. The wobbly type of toy used to be able to get to pop itself back up again. Yeah, very safe car. This is the battery charging system that comes with the car. It comes with a part that goes into the car, obviously, and the other part depending on how many amps you want to charge it with. If you're looking at a standard 10 amp plug, that's a 10 amp plug. You can put a 15 amp plug on it if you've got a 15 amp outlet in your house.
Do you charge yours at home?
Yes. Yep. Charge it up twice a week probably. Just top it up. I purchased a 16 amp connector because it gives you another amp or 2 charging overnight, or if you go away quite often in campgrounds you can also utilise that side of things. That just plugs into the side of the car. Set and forget.
Yeah. About etiquette, charging etiquette.
That's when you're using a supercharger,
Yep.
a DC charger. Any charger, in fact, you should plug your car in, charge up, and don't leave your car there when it's not being charged, because then you're using it as a parking space, not as a charging vehicle. It's rude to stop somebody else coming and charging, and most people abide by that rule. Apart from some of the ice people who park there because they think it's great fun to park in front of a parking spot.
I'm jealous.
Tyre repair kit.
That's your spare tyre.
That's your spare tyre.
What happens if you get a puncture?
You get a puncture, you can either repair with this. If you've blown the wall out, then the Tesla will come and change it and give you a new tyre, new wheel. A lot of people think you can't tow a trailer with an electric car, but you certainly can. We have profile settings. So it's Craig, Ryan, son, other people that you can put any image you like in there. So I just set it to Craig and it sets the seats. If we go to Linda, for instance, you'll see that the steering wheel comes down and the seats go back up. I go back to Craig and you'll see everything adjusts to suit me. So then that profile's set up every time you hop in the car.
So there's no problem with getting used to the screen after?
No, after dashes.
Dashes, yeah.
No. The earlier models, the S model that they bring out, they have two screens. They have a screen here, then they have this one here orientated that way, but the 3 has gone this way, and I see all the new ones they're bringing out, the Model Y is all orientated in the horizontal rather than the vertical mode. You might want to watch Netflix or YouTube. There's Tesla tutorials if you want to learn about your car. And Twitch, which is a gaming platform. So we can do, at night time we can do a light show, so that'll open the doors, close the windows up and down, and plays a tune and transmits Tesla out of the headlights, projects it onto the whatever you're going to project onto, side of a hill if you want to. And of course there's the proverbial and then if you want to alter anything, it's obviously in a menu system, it's quite easy. Your lights, you can reset the lights, recalibrate them, you can have them, everything's automatic window wipers, automatic lights for dipping.
It's never ever frozen, has it?
No. It has a backup system in it. There's actually 2 of everything in the computer side of things, so if one fails, the other one takes over. Part of the profile of the car. So overnight your car can get updated. It happens regularly. So you might have a new function in your car, or you might have a bit more economy pumped into your car. So when I purchased this car, we were doing it had a top range of 520 k's, and now it's up to 547 k's, because I modify whatever circuitry they can and give you a better mileage. So this car has a sport mode, so you can actually stiffen up your steering. You can have controlled or standard or sport mode, so it takes less to turn around the corners. You can also alter when you're stopping the car, whether it creeps, rolls or stops, because this has regenerative braking. You do not have to use your brakes. That's the thing that we like the most about the car, is that you can come up to the corner and never touch your brake pedal, and you're regeneratively putting power back into your battery at the same time.
Slowly down.
Just slows down and it'll stop, or you can have it so it creeps, whatever you want to set it to. Or airflow here, so the air's coming out through here, and if you want it over that way or that way, you can do the same thing, and you can then preset your temperatures on either side as well, so you can have individually heated steering wheel, heated seats. So that's our charging fob if we want to go to ChargeNet, if we don't want to use a Tesla charger. And then there's a hard drive in here which records everything all the time when you're mobile.
And finally,
inductive charging. So your phone automatically charges as soon as you pop it on the pad there. If you want to use cables, that's also available. There's some charging ports in the front here if you've got other devices that run on USB-C or USB 3.
You got any slight annoyances with it, with the car at all?
None really. I certainly studied it for about 1.5 years before I purchased it. So I was looking for faults overseas, like on the Facebook page. If there's any fault, it certainly shows up. And everything that faults that do show up, Tesla seem to fix. So, and then in their manufacturing, if they find a way of improving the car, that is implemented instantly within the hours. If Elon okays it, he runs a flat structure. He's the boss, and everybody else reports to him. Yeah. So here's your speedo on here.
Yeah.
You ready?
You got the speedo on there.
Yep. 100. Quick as that.
I've not experienced that before.
That is insane. You know, the Model S Play that he's just released does it in 1.9 seconds. It's the fastest manufactured car you can get at this point in time. If there's nothing out there, nothing available that's better than this for the dollar value.
Yeah.
It's all about battery life, not about engine life. So the battery life degrades like any battery does, cell phone, exactly the same principle. So if you've got cobalt in there, it doesn't pay to charge these up to 100% and let them sit.
Yeah.
You charge them up to 90%. Is your maximum charge. But with the lithium phosphate battery, you charge that to 100% every time. It loves it and has a longer life and less degradation. So if you look at a lot of other vehicles, if they haven't got the latest battery technology, then they're not going to last.
So what do I do?
Foot on the brake.
Foot on the brake and then...
Just like a automatic car, really. Just put your foot on the brake. The other thing is, remember, that's your blinkers.
That's up. And, oh, yep. There's no one there.
So you put your foot on the brake. Now the other side, the other hand, push it down once. The other blinker, push that down, and the car will now turn. And take your foot off the brake. And see, we've got the indicator on.
Yep. Oh, yeah,
we can see what's coming.
Oh, so now what do I do?
Just accelerate. It'll all go.
Too scared to press the button.
You can go as far. It's very easy to drive. You don't have to worry about it. It doesn't. It's only if you put it to the floor will it accelerate like I did.
I'm freaking out about being scared about putting my foot down too heavy.
Just have a go. Push it down.
A little bit. Oh yeah, and it's good.
It's very easy. It's intuitive as such. It's just a bit like software.
Does it feel that different to my normal car?
It's probably a bit firmer.
That's the word I'm looking for.
This has 20-inch rims.
Firmer.
See how it brakes?
Yeah, so I take my foot off. Oh yeah, that's quite quick actually. Yeah, that's quite quick. Yeah, so definitely a firmer drive with the steering.
Yep. That is the sport model, and if you get the other models, they have 18-inch wheels. They have a softer ride, and doesn't have the lowered suspension. This one has lowered suspension. So.
I like the visibility.
Yes, that's a very much pointed out article that everybody loves. The big screen, you can see from all around you. You can see down the nose.
I actually like the rear view mirror. Actually, not even using that's actually the side mirror is actually very good.
Okay, if you just push that little lever down on the side twice, push it again. Now you can get the lane assist. It's actually auto drive, so it won't take you through roundabouts, but it'll keep you in the centre of the lane. It'll steer.
So how do you turn that off?
Just brake, like
just put a little bit of brake.
Yep, and then it's gone. Then you're back down to manual.
Wow.
Quite creepy.
Yeah. Oh, actually, this one.
That's right. Everybody gets that wrong. The blinker.
European cars are the other way around.
Yes, it is.
Because when I used to live overseas, it was.
I had a Ford, and it was the same thing. You had to get used to it. Once upon a time, those were the same way. Takes a little bit of getting used to it, because it's probably about not knowing how it works.
Yeah.
Once you go and put your foot down now, it's 100k here. Dare you to. Go on, bury it. That's not burying it.
That's 100?
Yeah, I know.
But doesn't take much.
It took you forever to get there.
Yeah, so if the car was right in front of me, I'd just take my foot off a little bit, and then I'd be...
Yes.
That's quite good, actually.
So, quite often, what's popping up now is these cars do not need brakes replacing until they've done about 500,000 Ks before you need to replace your brake pads.
I like how the camera comes up when you...
Got the blinker on? Yep.
Stay in line. It's good to know you've got that acceleration up your sleeve if you need it. So, summing up my experience with the Tesla, I was very impressed. Very impressed. To watch more videos like this, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and in this video, check out an interview I had with another Tesla owner.